our
Joining me now is the Chairperson House Committee on Information, Sport, Youth and Tourism in Kwara State House of Assembly, Rukayat Shitu. Thank you for joining us on the news this hour. Interestingly, Omidoyin is loosely translated water has turned into honey. But the kind of water I've seen in this report doesn't taste anyway like honey. Talk to us about the steps taken by the state government to bring some relief to these people.
Good afternoon, firstly, I would love to tell you more about Omidoyin. Omidoyin falls under my constituency, which is Omidoyin in Potable Ward. Immediately, we saw the report on TVC. That was some weeks ago. We drove down to the community to check them and how their situation is. Unfortunately, when we got to the village, when we even showed them the video that we saw, they told us that the video tends to be false. Like they cannot recognize anybody in this video. And before now, the government already had put in place so many initiatives, which even water, provision of water, accessible water is part of. So when the reporter, when I contact the reporter, I have went to the village and the villagers, the resident told me that they are not the one. They can't even recognize the person, the women in the video. So I later saw that there is a connection between the reporter and this magazine, because even the reporter told me that immediately we left, the man, Musa, can be called that we came to the village. And I was like, why is he acting in that way? Why is he not giving us the accurate report? Unfortunately, Omidoyin is a village whereby only 7 people are living in this village with this man. It has only 2 roofs. And there is a 2-minute walk away from a 2-minute borehole, away from that village, a solar borehole, which is presently, when we get there, they told us that it is 40, and we promised that we are going to do that immediately, and we commenced the work immediately. So, aside that,
hold on, Honorable Shitu, help us. Let us get proper perspective to your position. Are you saying that the place indicated in our report is not Omidoyin?
This is what I'm trying to tell you, that when we first get to the village, the man, Musa Akambi, and some other people told us that the report is false, that they cannot even recognize anybody in the video. We had to walk around the village. None of those places shown in the video that we saw while we were on our
So what you are saying now, categorically, Honorable, is that Omidoyin has potable water for the residents. Is that your claim?
Please let me land.
We don't have all the time. That's why I need you to get to the point as fast as possible.
Presently, I told you that there are some initiatives that the state government is doing, and part of the initiative, when the reporter was composing our report, she did not. As I'm speaking as a journalist, whenever you want to do a report, there should be a balanced one. I mean, balanced and accurate report.
Honorable Shitu, does Omidoyin have potable water for the residents? That's the question.
As 3 days ago, as part of the initiative, we've already laid down that we've already planned for the community. Omidoyin has gotten a water 4 days ago, including a village.
So Omidoyin just got the water apparently after this report was done.
No, you're trying to put things together. Can I explain myself properly?
Go ahead, please.
What I'm trying to say is this report is more like a politically interest report, because when we got to the village to ask the matter, we saw that the reporter confirmed that this is the exact village. Then I later learned that the husband of the reporter came from that village, and there is just a 2-minute away walk from that particular village. There is a solar ball in that area.
Okay, so you're saying that there is a borehole in Omidoyin that gives potable water to the people.
Yes.
And that borehole was was done at what time?
The borehole was done 4 days ago, and even the reporter was contacted that we've done the borehole. I later learned that TVC still aired the same report 3 days ago, even after we start the project in Omidoyin and some other communities.
Well, it is apparent that Omidoyin only got relief some 4 days ago, and I think that settles the conversation. That's our time. Rukaya Tishitu, thank you so much for talking to us on the news this hour. We're back with business news after this break. Stay